In 1897, Dr. Philip O'Hanlon, a coroner's assistant on Manhattan's Upper West Side, was asked a question by his then 8-year-old daughter Virginia, which many a parent has been asked before, whether Santa Claus really exists. O'Hanlon deferred. He suggested Virginia wrote asking the question to one of New York's most prominent newspapers at the time, The Sun, assuring her that if you see it in the sun, it's so. Dear editor, I am 8 years old. Some of my little friends say there is no Santa Claus. Papa says if you see it in the sun, it's so. Please tell me the truth. Is there a Santa Claus? The response to Virginia's letter by one of the paper's editors, Francis Purcellus Church, remains the most reprinted editorial ever to run in any newspaper in the English language, and found itself the subject of books, a film, and television series. In his response, Church goes beyond a simple, yes, of course, to explore the philosophical issue behind Virginia's request to tell her the truth, and in the process, lampoon a certain skepticism, which he had found rife in American society since the suffering of the Civil War. His message, in short, there is a reality beyond the visible. Virginia, your little friends are wrong. They have been affected by the skepticism of a skeptical age. They do not believe except they see. They think that nothing can be which is not comprehensible by their little minds. All minds, Virginia, whether they be men or children's, are little. In this great universe of ours, man is a mere insect, an ant, in his intellect, as compared with the boundless world about him, as measured by the intelligence capable of grasping the whole of truth and knowledge. Yes, Virginia, there is a Santa Claus. He exists as certainly as love and generosity and devotion exist, and you know that they abound and give to your life its highest beauty and joy. Alas, how dreary would be the world if there were no Santa Claus. It would be as dreary as if there were no Virginias. There would be no childlike faith then, no poetry, no romance to make tolerable this existence. We should have no enjoyment except in sense and sight. The eternal light with which childhood fills the world would be extinguished. Not believe in Santa Claus? You might as well not believe in fairies. You might get your papa to hire men to watch in all the chimneys on Christmas Eve to catch Santa Claus. But even if they did not see Santa Claus coming down, what would that prove? Nobody sees Santa Claus, but that is no sign that there is no Santa Claus. The most real things in the world are those that neither children nor men can see. Did you ever see fairies dancing on the lawn? Of course not, but that's no proof that they are not there. Nobody can conceive or imagine all the wonders there are unseen and unseeable in the world. You may tear apart the baby's rattle and see what makes the noise inside, but there is a veil covering the unseen world, which not the strongest man, nor even the united strength of all the strongest men that ever lived, could tear apart. Only faith, fancy, poetry, love, romance can push aside that curtain and view and picture this supernal beauty and glory beyond. Is it all real? Ah, Virginia, in all this world there's nothing else real and abiding. No Santa Claus. Thank God. He lives, and he lives forever. 1,000 years from now, Virginia, nay, 10 times 10,000 years from now, he will continue to make glad the heart of childhood. This is a story my dad would read every Christmas Eve when I was a child. It was a time of reflection and time of empowerment, and the message of the story really stuck with me, even through all these years. And as we conclude the heartfelt journey of Yes, Virginia, There Is Santa Claus, I'm reminded of that profound impact stories can have on our lives. Just like Virginia, we all seek assurance and a touch of magic in our existence. We all have it deep within us. There is a fire that we all have in our hearts. With some of us, they may be embers right now. but we have the chance and the choice to ignite it at any time. Now let's take a moment to uncover the enchantment woven into the fabric of our everyday lives. It's so easy to overlook the small miracles that surround us. For example, the sunset that paints the sky in hues of warmth, the laughter that dances in the air from our significant other or our child, and the resilience that resides within each of us, especially when we go through the tougher times. In the ordinary, there lies an extraordinary magic waiting to be embraced and discovered. So as we go along in this life journey together, let's explore the extraordinary within the ordinary and find inspiration in the simple wonders that make life truly inspiring. Let's all shine our light in the world, going into 2024. Show what we're capable of in a positive way. Combat the darkness with our light, and pierce fear with unconditional love. Thank you, Virginia. Thank you for writing that question and sending it into the sun all those many years ago. It's always important to be reminded of how magical life really can be, not just during the holidays. And with that, I will close. I love you all. Thank you for joining me tonight. And thank you for all your support through all my trials and tribulations this year. There'll be a lot more content to come, so make sure you're on board, you're in our community, and click like and subscribe. I love you all. Have faith in yourself, have faith in your magic, and create your own miracle today. Until the next time, to know thyself is to know thy truth. Namaste.